Hmthu 28. Months later. Where there is light, says darkness. I am pacing about the room with sweat dripping. I am not sure what is happening in that delivery room, but I know it can't be good. We did all our research and have been extra careful during all these months for Felicitas to have a safe delivery, but 7 hours in the delivery room doesn't seem like a walk in the park. Her aunt and uncle are with me, but I am not paying them any attention because they haven't been active in her life. I don't see why they are even here now. He comes up to me and I am praying inwardly that he doesn't talk to me because I am not in the mood for any type of conversation. Instead, he removes a hanky and hands it to me, and it's only then I realize that I have been crying. I wipe the tears, but more continue to fall. I don't remember when last I prayed, but right now I am inwardly begging the supreme power to save my wife and son. If anything, I will be a better man to her, a better husband for them, and a good father to my son. You need to continue being strong for them both, Uncle Fred says, bringing me out of my thoughts. I nod my head. You know, there is a history in the family of the women taking time in the delivery room, but when it is over and done with, it brings out the best feelings because you will be holding both mother and child in your arms. I know he means well, but I am not sure this information is helping. Uncle Fred. I have been in your shoes before, Liam. I know how it feels to be pacing about the delivery ward wondering how things are going in there. But trust me, all this will be worth it in the end. I sigh deeply. I am scared, I admit. I rarely admit such emotions. I have always been the type of person, even growing up, that holds things and emotions together. At no point would I allow the world to see me breaking or reaching my point of need, because somehow I have always known how to handle everything, but this is more than I can handle. It's normal for you to be. What she is going through in there is so painful. Probably one of the most painful things she will ever go through, but she will be okay. Remember, she is bringing someone to life. She is probably scared too, but eventually it will play out just okay. I nod my head and he comes close and holds me in his arms. I am not sure why his words have made me more anxious. I was supposed to feel better, but then I am extremely scared now. The doors to the ward opens and an exhausted female doctor comes out. Mr. Atchison. Yes, ma'am. I need to talk to you in my office now. We don't have time. My palms get sweaty all over again. I know there is nothing good about this conversation because of the way she looks. Uncle Fred urges me on and I walk with her to the office. We go into her office and none of us is sitting down. What is the problem? The baby is breech. How? We have been doing all the necessary scans and from what we were told everything was fine, so how is it that you are telling me now that the baby is breech? I don't want to panic, but the way she is looking at me is a bit scary. I will be very honestly with you, Mr. Atchison. In all the years that I have practiced medicine, this is the first time I am looking at such a case. The baby was okay, he was in the right position, but for some reason just when she was about to push him out, he turned out to be in a breech position. What does that even mean? We can try to turn the baby via external cephalic version. What is that? I ask, scared. Just the thought is scary, even the way it sounds. Manually turning the baby, but this is done at 37 weeks. This pregnancy has been carried to full term, but we can still go ahead and do it. And the other option? She has to go under the knife. I swallow hard. We need to perform one of the two as soon as possible because both mother and child are in distress, and if we don't do this now, we might lose them both. Under the knife, I say, my eyes welling up. She gets some papers for me to sign and hands them to me. What is this? The hospital is not liable in an event the surgery is not a success. But we will try our best. I am just finishing with signing the documents when the door opens abruptly. We are losing her, a nurse says. Doctor, you have to save my wife. I say, tears falling. We will try our best, she says, rushing out. I get on my knees and I let out an angry and desperate cry. This is by far the most scary time in my life, and I am not sure I have any faith in me that things might play out differently. God, I don't know if you still remember me, but please, if not for me, then save my wife and kids. Remember her and all she has been through, save her from this. Please Lord, for all the tears she has cried, all the times she has lost something. Lord save her. Quenches girl Winnie woman bowing medium skin tone.